Wadi Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Rakakadash Rakathum. Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor stand in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. That's the 144, the rest of 1/3. Hopefully elect. Yeah. But that's what it means. I'm not here for you 2/3. I don't care. But his delight is in the law of the Lord, and in his law doth he meditate day and night. He shall be like, where we at? That's right. This is a real quick one again. And he shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water, that bringeth forth his fruit in his season. His leaf also shall not wither, and whatsoever he doeth shall prosper. The ungodly are not so, but are like the chaff which the wind driveth away. Therefore the ungodly shall not stand in the judgment, nor sinners in the congregation of the righteous. Therefore the ungodly shall not stand in the judgment. Those are the sinners not saved by grace. Which is the 2/3. You dig? The ungodly are not so, but are like the chaff which the wind driveth away. Therefore the ungodly shall not stand in the judgment, nor sinners in the congregation of the righteous. Hopefully elect 144, which is the righteous. For the Lord knoweth the way of the righteous, but the way of the ungodly shall perish. Yep. But there you go. Psalms 1:1-6. There you go. You dig? The only thing I do is sit back, try to go about my biz, man. Tired, man. Tired. I'm tired of all this nonsense. I'm tired of just being in this nasty earth that the Lord got us in. I'm tired of all this nonsense. Isaiah 45:7. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things. That's why you know this ain't nothing but a show. This is a form of entertainment. The Lord tell you I do as I please. So, you can just say it's a form of entertainment. A form, the prophecies came about. We turned, you know what I'm saying? We were made to go off. Who made us go off? Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Come on, man. We got to blame everything on them. He tells you right here, 45:7 of Isaiah. I do all these things. See? But Habakkuk, just like back in the day, reading between the lines, asking questions. What's going on, man? What's all this about? You hurting us. What is all this about? Yeah. And what, we ain't allowed to ask the Lord any questions? If we ain't allowed to ask the Lord any questions, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, both of them questions, then we just slaves to them. You did? If we're allowed to ask them questions, we are sons to them. We getting chastised. Bless the Lord that He's chastising you, let you know you're not a bastard. But the Lord picked a certain human to be the brunt of all the wickedness and hate and filth put upon. And that's us light-skinned, us light brothers, us light melanated Malachian. Even the ones who are not Malachian. Walk through the street every day, you see all this racism towards us so-called light-skinned brothers. And it wears you out. Tired. I can't even get a good sleep, I guess, because I got to do all this foolishness by you two-legged people who are racist, wicked, and no good. Because you think you better than somebody. You passing gas and stinking, but you think you're better than somebody. You know what I'm saying? The Bible tells you, why do mud think it's something when it's nothing? But you think you're better than somebody. But why do y'all think like that? We already know why. Because Yahweh Bashim Yahshua told you to think like that. You dig? Did you see what it says? Isaiah 45:7. We're going to read it again. Come on. In Yahushua's name, devil, I rebuke you. See, he even got his angels pulling at him, messing up the throat and all this nonsense. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. Mm-hmm. That's how you know this is a 360-degree movie facing each other. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things. And there we go. Isaiah 45, verse 7. To the next one. Ball.